just started, so I haven't had a whole lot of free time. So for this part, after my walkthrough, I decided to start showcasing the PvP in this game, which means player versus player. So I'm going to be showcasing a build by Oroboro, definitely a very popular YouTuber. Alright, and this is it. It's a plus 15 Falchion. It's the Pyromancy Flame, it doesn't really have to be upgraded. The Dark Moon Talisman, the Grass Crest Shield, and the whole Elite Knight set. Actually, sorry, the Elite Knight set with Havel's Gauntlets. And for the rings, it's the Havel's ring, and I don't actually want the Hornet ring. I want the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. And for your spells, you want Dark Moon Blade, Power Within, Wrath of the Gods, not Emit Force. And for the last one, you want Sunlight Blade, although I do not have that because I'm only on New Game, not New Game Plus. Hey Kevin. Alright, so if you want to do PvP, you can either, the best two places to go, or actually there are like 3 places. It's the Undead Burg, the forest, and also the DLC. And where can I go? I will start with the forest. Although it takes a minute to get all your buffs set up, if you can do it, you'll destroy most people. Also, my stats are probably not the same as whatever his character was. I'm the same level, but I just built, this is just my cleric build, so it's not really made specifically to be him. So he would normally be fast rolling. Actually not. Where is it? Actually, if I had the Ring of Favor and Protection, that might work, but for some reason I do not have that. Well, that's fine, you don't really need to be fast rolling for this build. You still just destroy everything. I forget if I'm on New Game or New Game Plus with this character, but I'll probably find out when I get hit. But when you do your buffs, you want to do Power Within, and then you want to do Dark Moon Blade. Because since you have your Pyromantic Glove in your right hand, if you do Dark Moon Blade first, then you'll either lose your buff or not be able to cast Power Within. Right. Over here at the forest. I did not even place the Lord Vessel. I don't remember if I killed Sif or not. I haven't been on this one in a while, but I'll just do a quick invasion. If I get invaded, then I guess I'll be the host. It's better to be the invader with this build though, because you only get one chance with each of your buffs. Yeah, that's cool. I guess I'm not on New Game Plus. That settles that. And seeing I'm not invaded yet, I may have already beat Sif. Finally invading. Nobody likes you. So always want to get your buffs off as quick as you could. Surprisingly, this guy did not try. I'm probably going to kill him once I get my buff off, but if this guy isn't ganking, I'm not planning to. Yeah, I don't like people like him. See how quickly I just destroyed him. Although I'm going to kill him though, because I don't have any more buffs. Oh, really? Yeah, that sums up PvP in a nutshell. That's what I get for trying to be nice. Next time I think I'll just kill him. I don't really know any games off the top of my head. Well, this game's under 60. It's probably less than 40 by now. It's been out for a little while. I want to stand for the win. And also, just in case for when your buff does run out, if the fight lasts that long, you can put some gold time resting on this. I wonder why every single one of my weapons is only at like +5. I don't even know what the heck I was doing. Alright, now while the post is distracted, I'm going to get all my buffs. Though I don't really know where the host is, I can still kill this invader. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, that invader's getting screwed. Is he already dead? Nope. Well, goodbye. Now he is. Come on, DS. I'll kill your invader. Oh, stay away from me. I'm about to go kill your invader. Oh, saw that one coming. Of course, that guy just freaking came up behind me. Oh, is that the same guy I invaded before? I didn't even notice. I really don't like that guy. He just got destroyed. As you can see, there are very few things more overpowered than backstabbing. To try to at least get a couple good invasions for this. This build is actually a lot better than this. I'm just not playing as well as I could be. I think I actually could try to kill the host seriously. This build was definitely not made to be nice. One stand for the win. Oh yeah, and if you ever need gold Pimerson, these mushrooms back here could actually drop them for you when you kill them. They can either drop 1 or 2. And if you're really just trying to farm, you can put on your buffs to kill them really quick. You already killed them pretty quick though. And also, you could also upgrade your armor if you wanted to. I don't always, but it really could make a pretty big difference. After my next invasion, I think I might upgrade it just to see how big of a difference it'll make. Sometimes this game could take a little while to actually invade someone, but when you're the one hosting, it's usually a little bit quicker. Not really any other useful items for me. Alright. This is taking so long. I think I'm just gonna go up here and upgrade my armor and see if I might try somewhere else. Maybe later. Maybe after this stream. And I don't think you can actually upgrade Havel's armor. You know, Kevin, souls don't really make that much of a difference on what weapons you're getting. Although I do know a good trick to get a plus 10 weapon pretty quickly, or at least a plus 9 one. On Dark Souls 3 though, you're gonna have to do a lot of farming for that. Alright, so where am I gonna try? I'll try out this place. We're gonna go to the Undead Burg. Yeah, I know what you have to do. I wish it was as easy as it is in this. Shit, in Dark Souls 1 I could have a plus 10 weapon in like 10 minutes before I even fight the gargoyles. Yeah. Oh, I don't have it. Mom does. Huh? Mom has it and I don't think she brought it up. Mom has it and I don't think she brought it up. Now we're in the Undead Burg. Get wrecked. Honestly, even without the buffs, this build's actually not that bad. And if I didn't kill the first boss, there'd usually be a good amount of red soap zones here. So first I'm gonna sit at the bonfire. Okay. And I don't think we'll have that much trouble getting an invasion here. But it's like, I don't know, like 8 AM. So, yeah, it's more like the type of games most people would play at night. I don't even have my red sign soapstone. I might have to get that later on, but... I didn't see him. This place isn't working either. Alright. Well, this isn't gonna work. I may try to show off a few invasions for this in my next stream, but since that's not working right now, I think I'm gonna go and try to fight the 4 kings. So you can see what this build can do to a boss. Yeah, we have one. I don't usually like to fight this boss by myself, but I'll do it so I can showcase this. Send this back up so I don't fall down it later like I always do. Oh, that might explain why I didn't see any signs anyway. Yeah, I kind of want to summon someone, but since I'm showcasing this build, I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of had fun on Destiny, but got boring. Get a couple more of these, not that we actually need them. And by this point in the game, this is where you could get your first plus 15 weapon, because this is where you find your very large ember, and you can farm for titanite chunks here. And you can get a slab off the off the stray demon in the undead asylum. And you can actually come to this place pretty much right when you start your game. That was a fail. Not like as if I'm actually going to be using spells on the boss, so it doesn't really matter if I have to use a couple. And also, if you did summon her for the Moonlight Butterfly, then you can summon Witch Beatrice for right here. But I think, I don't know, she's not very useful, and she honestly just makes the boss have more health. So there's not much point in getting her. She'll die by the time you pass the first part of it. And actually, I think I'm gonna wait for this transient curse to wear off so I can use Power Within. I don't know. Most of the time that you stream, I'm doing stuff. That's why I haven't been streaming lately. Always at work or at school. Alright, and once my transient curse wears off, I will be going down there. As you see, I can't actually use Power Within right now because of it. And before you go into this boss fight, you do have to have the Covenant of Artorias on. Otherwise you'll die the second you fall down. This should be just about done. These transient curses can last for a little while. Of course, they always stop working once you finally actually need them. Alright. I guess I'll just start this fight without it. It's getting kind of boring. That's probably his worst attack that he can do. But it's alright. As you see, even without my power within, I'm still absolutely destroying him. If I had power within, he'd be down below half health already. And that should be almost dead. For the last part, I'll just use power within. Now that I finally can. Always like that red effect. There he is. Alright, now we can go in this. And I'll show you that power within does just as much damage as Dark Moonblade. So my damage would have been almost doubled without it. Oh, it still does a pretty good amount. But it goes by percentage, so that's why it pretty much does the same amount when you're using Dark Moonblade. And if you defeat the 4 kings before you place your Lord Vessel, then you'd be able to talk to Kath, and he'll let you join the Dark Wraith Covenant. So first you're going to need 30 humanity. So use 11 of these, and 1 normal one. Alright, so now when you go up and talk to him...
I am the primordial serpent, Darkstalker Khan. I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. The truth I shall share without sentiment. After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls, but your progenitor, the Dark, your ancestor claimed the Dark Soul and waited for fire to subside. And soon the flames did fade, and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his Age of Fire, and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the Primordial. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord. But the other serpent, Frabbed, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn, undead warrior. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the 4th Lord. So, very well, I said, beast.
Alright. So now he's gonna take you to where the Lord Vessel is, just like Framped would.
This is wind.
So now here you just want to place the Lord vessel.
No, I'm trying to get a hold of Joey so he can respond. Joey hasn't even responded yet.
Alright, so now after you do that, you can rest at this if you want to, but I don't really care. So now what you want to do is talk to him, tell him to take you back.
Then, are you then?
He pretty much does the same thing he did to get you here. So now when you talk to him,
If you wish,
you can join the
I
Dark
shall
Wraith.
grant the legendary power
And if you want to do
of the Dark
PvP,
Lord.
this is definitely the
It
best
can
place to do
preserve
it.
your humanity and cast off the shackles.
Since you can buy, well, first you want to enter his covenant. And first you get the Dark Hand. And now if you offer him humanity, actually before that, you can actually, if you ask for covenant item, you can buy cracked red eye orbs. When you offer him 30 humanity, you get the +2 in his covenant. He'll give you the red eye orb, which is like an infinite use cracked red eye orb as long as you're in his covenant. And he'll give you the dark set and dark sword. Although when you do this, you will be put out of the Dark Wraith Covenant. I mean, Dark Moon Covenant. So, you will lose your 1 rank in it. So if you might have to have more souvenirs of reprisal to get back up a rank. See? But I already have everything that I want off him. And I have 99 cracked red eye orbs, so I don't need the red eye orb. So now you can use Dark Moonblade again, but you can't use it when you're not in the Covenant. And since I don't have Sunlight Blade, that's actually a pretty big deal. Okay. So if you have enough skill, you can pretty much just wreck anything with this build. And I think I might try to get a little bit of PvP in on this later on my next one, which hopefully will have a little bit more connections, but I think my next one might be Peverson's build. So I'll see you all then, and hopefully you like this, and I'll try to do as many as I can, and I'll definitely be doing Giant Dad later, after Beeves.